Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and why they're being distant with you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. And these are going to be things you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. Now, this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channels, it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is for the person currently on your mind, why they're being distant with you for the remainder of October 2024. So let's go ahead and jump right in. For Sagittarius, please show me the person on Sagittarius's mind, why they're being distant with Sagittarius, please. Why are they being distant with Sagittarius? They feel like you two are out of alignment as far as a union. That some of you, it's about breaking up, and the Lovers comes out in reverse. So this can also speak of them wanting to have fun and do other things, you know, be with other people, not being able to choose on one union, but wanting multiple. But it's very difficult to be in a relationship. And so they feel like they're ready for the next chapter. They just don't know how to tell you that that next chapter in their life exists without you. And, you know, that doesn't mean you're a horrible person or anything like that. Nothing like that. It's just that this person can't find the words to tell you that either they want to break up and it's been heavy on their mind because they feel that things are changing, or that they want to have an open relationship and they feel they can't have that with you. But this is not a union that they feel will work out as well. If this is a new person in your life, they just feel like you don't want what they want, and they like to be involved in open relationships with that Lovers in reverse here. So I do have Gemini, Sagittarius, and Capricorn energy that comes out here, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, that 4 of Swords, so some Libra energy as well. Let's go ahead and clarify. We're going to start with Lovers. Yeah, they feel you would judge them. It is about a third-party situation. We have the 3 of Cups here. So they're distancing themselves from you because they want to break up. They want to be able to either date other people, have an open relationship. They feel like if they told you this, you would definitely judge them, and that you wouldn't understand why they want it or why they need this. And so that's why they're pulling away. And yes, there is that 3 of Cups. So there are 3 people involved, but this is also a dating card. And I get that, you know, in their mind, they're like, well, I'm going to miss Sagittarius, but this just isn't what I wanted as far as a union. I want to be able to see multiple people. Now, they could, you know, just like open relationships where, you know, maybe they like they're a swinger, or maybe they're polyamorous and they love everybody. But the fact of the matter is they're not looking for a union with one person and one person. Some of you have been in a relationship for a long time, and this person started to pull away from you, and it's become very difficult for them to just open up and tell you, I want to try something new, because they feel that you would be like, what? I don't want to do that. And they respect that, so they know they're not going to change their mind on what they want, and it's better to close this chapter with you so they can move on to a different chapter in their life. Now, if this is something new here, this is something that they've always felt. They kind of try to feel things out with you, and they realize that you're not into this kind of open relationship situation. So I do have Scorpio energy that comes out, as well as Cancer. Let's go ahead and clarify that 10 of Wands here. Yeah, they've been carrying around a heavy weight here of wanting to kind of get through this challenge of telling you, but every time they want to, they get stuck in their head about how things are going to go wrong or how you're going to view them, or, you know, they just can't get the words out. It's like they're in this paralyzed fear that you will be upset with them, or you will see them in a different way, or you won't understand. So they have found that even through the determination of wanting to tell you, it feels very heavy and it keeps weighing them down. And that this is a challenge they feel they would be stuck with having to explain themselves to you, because they don't know how to explain this in the way that you would understand. I have Leo energy. I also have Gemini that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify the World card. They feel this is the right thing to do to close this chapter here. You're going to be upset with them either way. And they are really looking at it from a fair point of view, that you don't deserve to be with somebody who wants an open relationship or doesn't want just a sole contract with one other person, because they feel like you deserve to have the attention that you want, that you need in life from a partner who's going to give that solely to you. They are just not it. And if they've been with you for a long time and this is you two breaking up, something has changed for them. They're going through a new chapter in their life where they feel, I need to make this decision. I have this plan. I've got to do it. I've got to stick to it, because the right thing to do would to just end things with Sagittarius, so that way they can begin their new chapter and I can begin mine, and that everybody wins in the end. Even though it doesn't feel like that, because you know, those of you that have been with this person for a long time, or given up, you know, a good amount of time in your life to be with this person, you feel it's unfair. Like, I didn't know that they felt this way. And if that is the case, they didn't always feel this way. This is something new to them that they have felt they wanted, and they don't see you agreeing with that, and that it's not fair to put you through that kind of situation where you both become bitter towards each other, in a way of like, I can't talk to you and you can't talk to me because we don't know how to talk to each other, and it makes it very difficult. And so that's where they're trying to look at this from a fair perspective of using their intellect, of the mind, of weighing the pros and cons of the situation, and what would be fair for you and what would be fair for them. So that's how they perceive this, as a win outcome for the both of you. Now, you know, they want the attention elsewhere, but they don't know what that attention entirely is, because it's not set on one person. It's that they want to explore that. They want to see what that is to them. Now, if this is a new person, they feel like it's not right, and that the best thing to do is to close this chapter, to go silent, to be cold in a sense of leaving this behind them, so that way you can get the attention you deserve, and it ends up as a win outcome for the both of you, because they're not trying to lead you on anymore, or lead you on a path of thinking you're the only one, when they are someone who likes to love a lot of people, or to explore with a lot of people intimately. So let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. What are they holding back from telling Sagittarius here? And I'll get that in a minute. Hold on. Let me get these messages, and then I'll tell you what energies I had that came out last, because I did not tell you that. So I had Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and also Leo energy that came out in the final 2 cards. I want you is the first message that comes out. What was at the bottom of the deck? Because that I always like to show. I hide behind material things. This person is really about their material life, and that's what drives them. But it's also something that they hide and mask certain things of their life behind materialism for some reason. Maybe they grew up and didn't have a lot, and so now having a lot of material value makes them feel important to themselves, and feeling that other people will see them as a sign of like giving them respect because they have a lot of material value. So I want you comes out, but that I want you is they want you with this openness of other people involved. So I'm becoming a better person. This is something that they are trying to work on, but this is also something where they are going into a different chapter of their life. These are things that they're holding back from telling you, but it doesn't really come out that they are accepting the fact of, I'm leaving Sagittarius, or I want this, even though I want them, trying to be a better person. That is, okay, I'm becoming a better person is definitely a challenge for them, meaning that trying to have just you in a relationship and no one else is a lot for them. That is a lot of hard work, and them trying to be that better person is where they feel that it's too much, that they're trying too hard to be somebody that they're not, and that they need to change by leaving the situation. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I mean, you're on their mind, and that's without a doubt, they're very attracted to you. They do want you. So there's no like, I love you, I'm sorry, or things like that. I left when I saw you with someone. For some of you, they saw you with another person. Maybe that was a friend. Maybe it was something tagged online. Maybe there was another person they saw you with. And so they left and decided, well, then I'll just leave this situation. But they already had the mindset of wanting to involve themselves with other people, wanting to have their cake and eat it too, wanting to change from a unit of you and them to having multiple, love interests, and seeing what that's all about. So I'm not really seeing that they're sorry for the situation. It's more like, I want you, I think about you, I'm trying to do better, but that happened. I saw you with someone, it triggered me, those kind of things. But why did it trigger them? And the other thing is if they did see you with somebody else, or you were tagged in something, or someone said, hey, I saw Sagittarius, the other day, and they were with this person, and they got in their mind about it. Why is it okay for them to be with other people, but it's not okay for you to be with other people? That's where the control, that narcissistic control of your mind, nobody can have you, but I can have you, and I can have everybody else, comes in. So the fairness of them leaving behind this situation here, Sagittarius, where they're like, I want you to be happy, and I want to be happy, so I'm going to leave and close this chapter and trying to go on to my next whatever in life. They have some tendencies about them to get jealous of other people that would be around you, but it's good that they need to move on, and that they're starting to see, I need to head in this direction and let Sagittarius do their own thing. Because if not, this would just be a complete toxic relationship of one-sidedness. And if you did open up to the idea of having that open relationship, how jealous would they get if you enjoyed the intimacy with somebody else? Those are just the things that come out, especially when they're like, I left when I saw you with someone. So that is something to think about. If you're like, well, maybe I want to have that open relationship, what would that entail? Would that mean that you can't enjoy having that open relationship with them watching because they would be jealous, but they can enjoy it? Like, it doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, right? If you're gonna have that, that's fine, but they can't be jealous of it. But they want to have their cake and eat it too. They also want to leave in a different direction. They know that majority of you, and I'm not saying that, you know, maybe you're like, hey, I'm open to the idea, but you want a relationship with your partner, with your person. And so that's where they're thinking, this isn't going to work. You would judge me in that way, and it makes it difficult. And I just know that the right thing to do would just be to leave this situation so you can be happy and I can be happy. So maybe the universe is drawing the line for you. That way, on your side of that line, you can have your happiness in whatever form you want, and they can go explore whatever they want to. So, but you know, happiness is supposed to be felt on a very wonderful level and a very deep level, and it cannot be with the jealousy and the envy of others, or like, then if I'm enjoying something, you should be able to enjoy it too. It cannot be one-sided, and that's what is coming out with that I left when I saw you with someone card here, and the whole like wanting you and thinking about you. And yeah, so Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you in your next reading coming up. Everyone have a good rest of your day. Bye.